Okay, we're here at Village DuLac. State your name, please.
Cherie Dalton.
Cherie, I'm really interested in Foot. Foot was a little cat that we kept because we had to amputate her leg and we just released her today. Can you tell me about Foot, her history?
Well, when she was born, she was the runt. She was born under the porch where I live at, so I've seen her from the get-go. She was the tiniest. And one day I came out and I heard her crying, and she wouldn't come out. And I finally saw her, and I saw her foot was that wide, and she was just a tiny little kitten. Her foot was huge, and it was dark colored, so I thought something bit it. I was going inside because I couldn't stand to look at it anymore. I didn't know what I could do. And I saw something trailing behind her, which was a string, so I figured it out that she had been tied up in some string. So
Do you think someone did that to her?
no, I think she was just playing in some string. They got so much construction work going on around and garbage and stuff that shouldn't be under the building. And I really think that she got caught up in it, and because she wasn't tame enough to catch, really.
Right.
And so I went and got some good food, and I could try to catch her. Finally, she came and ate some fancy feast on the side of her mama. And I caught her by her hair. That's how little she was. And I put her in a cage. We took her inside. A friend of mine, the maintenance lady here, held her with gloves while I cut the string off. But the foot smelled rotten. It must have been dead. But I gave her some amoxicillin down her throat, a high dose of amoxicillin to kind of help her boost her system. And for about 3 or 4 months, it would start to heal up, then it would get bad, and every time I got bad from healing up again, it would go to worse, to worse, to worse, to worse. I guess after about 3 months of being like that, it started falling apart, like little pieces would hang off of it. And she'd get a mud cast around it sometimes, and that would slide off, and it would just be so red.
So it was painful to look at.
It was horrible to look at. And sometimes I wouldn't even come out on the porch anymore because it made me cry, you know, it depressed me. And one day it fell off, and she was doing real good after that. But she still had that foot. She would step on it, and she wouldn't know what to do with it when it would get sore. She wanted to walk, it would just turn and turn and turn and turn and turn. But she finally was getting to where she was playing a little bit, but it was still a bother to her.
So are you glad she's back?
I'm very glad she's back. I wish I could have had her as an indoor pet, but I could. I'm already have the limit. I have 2. I would have kept her if I didn't.
So how is it with the cats back at Village DuLac?
They all, within a day, they're all back to their same routines. They're playing with each other. My whole group by the porch, every one of them's back except Foot, and they're doing really well. I give them plenty of water and tend to them and take care of them.
Okay.
And they're really doing good.
Well, keep us posted, and thank you so much for letting us trap the cats here.
Thank y'all for catching them. This is like an answer to prayers that we've been wishing for something like this, because it would get out of hand sometimes. It would really, cats everywhere. But I didn't want them all trapped and killed because they're so happy here, and a lot of people love them.
That's important.
But they can't admit it because they don't want to get in trouble for taking care of them, because it's not on our lease, or I think it's on our lease, not to feed the outside cats.
Aww.
I know, but so many people do.
Okay, well, thank you.